gates is closed, but some never rest. When silence screams, we listen. This is dead and wrong.
Welcome back to another episode, everyone. And if my voice sounds different, it is because I'm Sam.
And I'm Liz.
And this is Dead and Wrong, your weekly podcast for all things dead, people, what? All things dead. Oh, people, animals, ghosts, you name it. If it's dead, we're going to talk about it. And today is a spooky episode provided by me.
And that's why I usually do the opening. First try, and she messes it up. But we still love her, and that's okay. And thankfully, this is not a horrible, heartbreaking one like the episodes I usually provide you guys with.
Your last one was brutal.
It could have been worse. Could have been the one about the 8-year-old girl.
I don't like you. Anyways, nope. This one is going to be a little more light-sided, so let's get started. Dead and Wrong presents Viva Las Vegas, baby!
Episode 14.
The glorious Las Vegas started in a humble beginning in the late 1800s as a rest and watering spot for animals and travelers from Utah to California and even to New Mexico. During the 19th century, Mexican and Mormon settlers filtered in and out of Las Vegas, many en route to California via the old Spanish trails or to take advantage of the California gold rush. Mormons in Salt Lake City traveled to Las Vegas to protect a mail route that they had, and then they built some adobe structures and planted fruits and vegetables. And they mined for lead there. But by 1858, they had abandoned the area. And then in 1890, the railroad developers decided that Las Vegas would serve as a prime spot along the San Pedro, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles Railroad route, that it would connect Las Vegas to major cities on the Pacific coast. Little had changed in the city up to this point. While the arrival of the railroad in 1905, Las Vegas boomed. Saloons, stores, and boarding houses sprung up around the town. On May 15th, 1905, Las Vegas officially was founded as a city, making it Las Vegas. On May 15th in 2026, Las Vegas will be 121 years old.
Dang,
Happy
almost as
Las
old as you.
Vegas! You know what? If I'm 121 years old, I look good. Rude. In 1931, construction of the Hoover Dam had started, and the Hoover Dam created the Lake Mead just outside of Las Vegas. The Colorado River flows into it and then out of Lake Mead. In 1931, the population of Las Vegas went from about 5,000 to 25,000 as workers for the dam and their supporting businesses were needed. The dam was finished in 1935, and Las Vegas really started to grow fast. And it just hasn't stopped since. In 1931, gambling was legalized in Nevada, so that was great. And over the years, an army base was built, multiple hotels, restaurants, and so much more. The famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign was built in 1959. Now, Circus Circus opened up on the Strip in 1968. In 1998, the MGM Grand Treasure Island and the Luxor Casino opened up on the Strip. Today, the estimated current population of Las Vegas is metro. This is the main area, not the surrounding communities that have built up, consist of homes and small businesses, and that the main metro area is sitting at 2.7 million, with many more living in the surrounding attached cities such as Henderson, North Las Vegas, and the unincorporated city limits like Clark County. So when we think of Las Vegas, we think of lights, the glam, and showgirls and buffets. Or is that just me? I really love food.
No, I definitely
But
think of the different food spots.
there's so many food spots.
I know.
So at the Excalibur, they have this tournaments dinner that you get to eat with your hands and watch jousting shows. But no matter how bright the lights are in Las Vegas, they can't hide the dark past of it. Just because the city is a glittery neon beacon in the middle of the desert The city that never sleeps was born of desperation and greed. When the mob took up residency in the early 2000s, things changed quickly and massive casinos sprouted up like weeds, each one designed to outdo the last. The money, the power, the fame that came with it bred crime and corruption. Corners were cut in construction cost and lives were lost while building these casinos of hope and luxury, all in pursuit of the almighty dollar. Several deaths occurred while construction was completed on the Luxor in 1993. The Luxor is a gorgeous black pyramid paying tribute to the Egyptian culture. When it opened, it even offered a Nile river boat ride through the tunnels beneath the hotel. However, this ride was permanently closed due to many guests complaining that ghosts haunted the tunnels and terrorized them. I would have loved that ride, just saying. The Luxor costs $37 million and it cost quite a few lives to be built. That's right, several construction workers died while working on this structure. These spirits are seen all around the hotel, but seem to appear when the hotel is at its quietest. They like to check in on the construction of the hotel that took their lives to build. They're seen wearing construction gear and they don't seem to be bothered by many people roaming around or the lights or noise. They simply go about their business, wandering the main floor to make sure everything is in order. And to make it worse, their deaths were concealed from the public. I mean, come on, we couldn't have bad publicity now. It is possible that those deaths have forever stained this site and cursed those who stay at the hotel. Could this explain the high numbers of deaths at the Luxor? The number of deaths at the Luxor so far actually outnumber all the other hotels on the strip combined, which is really sad because when I try to look into it, I can't find them. So that's crazy. But what about the regular appearance of the blonde lady spirit on the 12th floor? So she's said to be most malevolent of all the spirits in the Luxor. This particular spirit has a nasty habit. She likes to try and strangle both the guest and the staff.
Well, of
So
course she can't do it. Her hands will go through them.
she's like, come here.
Just stand still, god damn it. I'm trying to strangle you.
Rumor has it that she was strangled to death while staying at the Luxor, and many guests have reported waking up in their bed with the distinct impression or feeling that someone's trying to choke them. Or is it from the 300 items from the Titanic that has brought the spirits of those lives that were lost in the icy ocean depths to the Luxor? The Luxor houses one of the largest collections of the Titanic artifacts dredged up from the bottom of the northern Atlantic. These include personal items from passengers, as well as advertisements and news articles of the accident. But the personal items seem to fuel the rumors that the exhibit is frequently haunted by the spirits of those who perished aboard the cruise ship.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. They do say sometimes that, ghosts don't just haunt a place, but their spirits can be attached to an item. Kind of like Annabelle.
Yeah.
The doll was haunted and the ghost followed the doll wherever it went.
Yeah, it fully happens all the time. All the time. So staff and patrons alike have seen some of the exhibit items move on their own. Some have seen spirits dressed in period clothing moving along the display cases. And what if those spirits who refuse to let guests get a restful night's sleep, grabbing and tugging on their PJs, and throughout the night?
I would be so upset if I was trying to go to sleep and a ghost was pulling on my hair. I'm throwing salt at it.
Oh, I'd be so mad. I love my sleep. I don't like when people mess with my sleep at all. But anyways, so the Luxor she's got her own issues going on with the spirit world. So now we're going to travel down towards the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Circus Circus. Have you been to Circus Circus?
Oh, I thought you said the word wrong and would just said circus twice.
No, it's Circus Circus. It is a hotel and casino.
Oh, interesting. Okay, continue.
So Circus Circus has been a staple of Sin City since it first opened its doors in 1968. Originally only a casino, a hotel wouldn't be added until 1972. But Circus Circus was designed with the whole family in mind. The casino boasted over its massive collection of family-friendly attractions, including the largest permanent circus in the world.
They're pretty smart. They're like, get the whole family there. Dad gets irritated or stressed because of kids and then starts drinking and then starts gambling. And then
I
mom gets
mean,
stressed out with kids and drunk husband, so she starts drinking.
yeah, I guess. Circus Circus is pretty cool.
I've never
My
been.
little sister and I wandered around there.
Like by yourself.
Yeah, by ourselves. I honestly don't remember how old I was, but yeah, I took her around. It was pretty entertaining. Uh, so to this very day, Circus Circus is a popular attraction. It has carnival games, indoor amusement park. It's known as the Adventure Dorm. It's massive. It draws millions of tourists from around the world. But like most of Las Vegas, there is more to Circus Circus than what meets the eye. From infamous mobsters, yeah, baby, we got mobsters,
Oh
to
yeah.
shocking to shocking deaths and seemingly wholesome vacation spot has become a hotbed of paranormal activity from phantom noises to strange occurrences to full body apparitions. So the strip may be known for its ghoulish history, but at Circus Circus, the past has, well, long been overstaying its welcome. Considering that Circus Circus is both a casino and a hotel, like I said, it has hosted tens of millions of people over the past 5 decades. It's not hard to believe that it has also been the site of a multitude of just really crappy crimes. Like, there's some really weird things that happen there. So, the latest of which happened in June 1st, 2018. One night, two people were found dead in their hotel room, the victims of a cold blooded murder. The Vietnamese couple who were visiting the casino on vacation had been brutally stabbed during what turned out to be a horrible robbery gone wrong, leaving just a horror show behind. While murders like these are not unusual for any of the longer standing attractions and hotels in Las Vegas, the number of incidents at Circus Circus alone has gained the casino a notable reputation. It's really sad that Circus Circus's notable reputation is of murders or just spooky things, and not that, or not that it is, but it's also for being family friendly and come join everybody.
And then it's like, and on top of that, you might get murdered.
Yeah. So the reputation doesn't end there, and every tale of a murder has been attracted to Circus Circus over the years. More whispers about the paranormal activity have been popping up. So little surprise guests of the hotel and casino have been long reporting strange sounds, moving objects, and even wandering spirits. Some of these hauntings are like room furnitures being moved around or the sounds of whispering in the halls. But other hauntings, like the ones that the casino is most known for, are what really have the guests and employees looking over their shoulders and having their hair of the back of their necks sticking up. It all started in room 123, where many years ago, a mother and her young son were found dead from an apparent murder suicide. What drove the woman to take her child's life and then her own will never be known, but that horrendous act is still being felt in the hotel today. Loud screams and a child's plead for help can be heard coming from that room and the hall surrounding it. And the words "help me" have been appeared on numerous occasions across the bathroom mirrors. Is it the helpless child still trapped in the moment before his untimely death?
That'd be
Steph,
creepy. Like, could you
it,
imagine waking up to like go use the restroom at 2 in the morning and just help me? I'd be like, oh, we're gone. Bye.
well, I mean, if it was you and I in the room, I'd probably blame you
Oh
and then
no.
go back to sleep.
I'd be dead asleep and you'd be blaming me. You probably wouldn't even wake me up. You'd leave me in there.
I just throw a pill at you. So, the staff have reported seeing the little boy from time to time wandering around the halls of the first floor. He's just crying out for help. And sometimes he's even seen holding hands with his mother in the hallways. But they're asking about a man named Robert. Who is Robert? And maybe Robert holds the key to the understanding of their tragic murder.
Maybe Robert's dad.
Oh, maybe. That's a good one. I don't know. But there's more. What about the other strange things that are witnessed at Circus Circus? Like three male apparitions who have been seen in the kitchen, or the sounds of screams that can be heard outside of the top floor windows. Windows. These are towers of hotel rooms. Towers.
I bet the three males were
So
trying to go in the kitchen as the woman was cleaning. She got mad because they stepped on her wet, clean floors.
that would not surprise me. So let's go back a little and look at the casino's past. The truth is, death is no stranger to Circus Circus because of one man, one of the most prolific killers of his time. And he wasn't even a serial killer or a maniac or a monster. This man, he was just a businessman. His name was Anthony John
Billotro?
Spilotro. I know I pronounced it before, but hey. His nickname is Tony the Ant, and I call him Tony from here on out because his last name is hard. And Tony the Ant, that's a good mobster name, especially for the times. Like, it's nice.
He's
Wonder if
just
he
a
was like
little
short.
guy. Oh, he had to be.
I hope. So, Tony, he was an infamous American mobster from Chicago and the real life inspiration for
Santoro.
Nikki Santoro, a character played by Joe Pesci. Man, I was killing these names last night and now I'm butchering them today. In the 1995 film Casino. In fact, much of the movie is based off Tony's time in Las Vegas and his connection to Circus Circus. So, Tony was the leader of the Hole in the Wall gang. That's a great gang name.
Hole in the
And
wall.
he was put in charge of the casino's gift shop as a cover for his illegal business dealings.
Do you think
In
they were
reality,
do you think they were called Hole in the Wall Gang because they shot up places and put holes in the wall?
I thought it was just like a hole in the wall food joint.
Oh,
So, I don't know.
two different ways of thinking. I think murder, you think food.
I really like food. So, anyways, Tony used the gift shop to cover his illegal business dealings, and he was using it as an outfit casino, or sorry, he was managing his outfit casino profits, known as the Skim. For both Circus Circus and the other mafia owned casinos on the strip, he was pulling off numerous robberies and contracted assassinations. He was being paid to kill people, just so we're clear. Tony was rumored to be responsible for dozens of brutal mob hits in the surrounding area, including throwing people out of hotel windows.
Probably why people were
But
screaming.
I know, it's gotta be what everybody's hearing. Poor Tony, he eventually got greedy and overstepped his boundaries, which ended up putting him on the wrong side of his own employers and leading to his own bloody and gruesome murder in 1986. So many of the ghosts that linger in Circus Circus today have been attributed to Tony's work. There has never been a final count of the murders he was responsible for, but it is well known that many of them must have taken place in and around Circus Circus. And who knows? Maybe Tony is still calling the shots at the gift store and strutting his stuff across the casino floor like he still did while he was running the joint. He could be a spirit there too, so maybe you might see him. Along with that, ladies and gentlemen, are the two casinos on the Las Vegas Strip, still standing tall, being host to not only the living, but the dead as well. And a reminder,
Our socials are up and running. We have Spotify and Instagram and are streaming on Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon. If you guys could do us a huge favor, please comment and rate these episodes and especially the Facebook pages. As the more comments and rates that we get, it'll actually push us out more and more people will be able to discover us. If you have anything that you would like us to discuss, talk about, or you just want to send us stuff just for us to see, please send it to us on a message through Facebook or Instagram, or you can email us at deadandwrongpodcast@gmail.com. And we will see you next week for another episode full of all things dead.
dings. Dead.
You say things?
You said dings.
Things dead.
Sorry, we suck in this one. Pronunciation is hard. But bye!
Bye. Next week will be another Liz edition.